The light in your room is off. You're lying in bed, your mind racing, trying to figure out how you ended up here. The soft sound of the fan in the background, the weight of your tight stomach. Every month, your bank account seemed frozen, as if you were trying to push a car with no wheels. No matter how hard you worked, the feeling was the same. Always so close, but never quite reaching it. I think you know what I'm talking about. Always fighting for a financial breather while the world spins around you, selling the promise of instant happiness for a credit card installment. I'm Pengo, and I'm going to tell you something important. What they taught you about money, purchasing power, and credit. It's all wrong, or at least, it's way more complicated than they make it seem. The common mistake. What everyone does and gets wrong. The solution for many people is simple. Earn more, spend more. I see it all the time. People thinking that by increasing their purchasing power, everything will change right away. And most of the time, life does seem easier for a while. The salary raise, the feeling of power, the luxury of shopping for things you couldn't afford before. But deep down, you know something isn't right. You start to see your bank balance rise, but the debts, they stay. And the credit card? That one, my friend, gets heavier and heavier. No matter how much you have, $10,000 more, your credit card starts to get nervous with you. The system and the villain. But what's really going on? You feel freer, right? But here comes the villain of the system. The banks. This is their business. Every time you use credit, you're feeding a monster that grows quietly. They make your balance seem comfortable, but every penny you owe is being drained by high interest rates. According to data, about 40% of people who increase their purchasing power end up spending even more. Not out of need, but because of the illusion that they can. Consumer marketing plays with our psychology all the time. They make us want more, and when we get a little more, what do? We spend. But what if I told you there's a way to deal with this? The difference between Plan A and Plan B. Now imagine Pengo made two decisions. Two crucial decisions about his money. In Plan A, he got stuck in the credit game. When he got that $10,000 raise, he thought the solution was simple. Spend? The new car? It was already on the list. The trip to Paris? Totally deserved. And the luxury furniture store waiting for his card? He felt like he deserved it. After all, who doesn't want to feel comfortable, right? But what he didn't see is what happens when the debt starts to pile up. Financial freedom starts to disappear under the weight of credit. Now the credit card balance is maxed out, and the bill amount, ever increasing, has no end. The installments, which once seemed small, multiply. The interest? Well, it doesn't have a face, but it's there, growing day after day. In Plan B, however, Pengo made a different choice. Instead of being swept up in the wave of consumption, he applied a simple strategy. Before spending, he made his money work. He paid off his debts. He started investing. And every month, instead of seeing his balance shrink, he saw it grow. The secret is not to expect that an increase in purchasing power means more spending. Instead, true freedom comes when you start controlling your money before it controls you. With each payment made, you get closer to not depending on credit. Every purchasing decision is more conscious, more strategic. To give you an idea, only 25% of people who increase their income don't increase their spending. They do this because they create a control system. The rest? Well, the rest follow Plan A, where credit is an endless cycle of consumption and debt. And what happens in 10 years? The Pengo who followed Plan A may be dealing with overwhelming debt, while the Pengo who followed Plan B will have a growing investment account and the freedom to make decisions without worrying about every penny. The difference lies in the control you have over your money. How to break the cycle and build the foundation of financial freedom. Now, you must be wondering, okay, Pengo, how do I break this cycle? The good news is it's not a secret hidden behind closed doors. The key to breaking the credit cycle and achieving financial freedom lies in small but powerful choices and how you approach money. Here's your game plan. Rule 1. Pay your debts. First, the first step to true financial freedom is very simple. Pay off your debts. Before spending on anything, focus on paying off your debts, especially credit card debt. Remember, interest doesn't show mercy, and its weight will accumulate until you lose control. The reason for this is that when you pay off your debts, what you have in your pocket is yours. When you only make the minimum payment, you're only helping the bank increase their profits, not your freedom. Now, when you do this, don't rush. It will take time. The most important thing is to start. Because believe me, the first step is the hardest, but after that, each payment will bring more relief. Rule 2. Build your emergency fund. It may seem basic, but many people fall into the trap of spending as soon as they have some extra cash. Before spending or investing, build an emergency fund. This is what will protect you when something unexpected happens. There's nothing more liberating than knowing you have a reserve to deal with the unforeseen without having to resort to credit. Rule 3. Invest in your future. The third step is to invest, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Start with the basics: index funds, stocks of solid companies, or even a retirement account. The important thing here is to make your money work for you. If you want an easier life, make money work while you sleep. According to a study by the National Bureau of Economic Research, those who start investing early have up to 5 times more growth in net worth over 10 years. And the best part? You don't need to be an expert to start. Rule 4, the 30-day rule. Now the final rule is the most powerful, the 30-day rule. Every time you're thinking of buying something that isn't essential, give yourself 30 days. This small amount of time will help you make more rational decisions. Often, the impulse to spend disappears when you reflect on the purchase. You'll be surprised by how many things you don't really need. These rules may seem simple, but the secret lies in consistency. If you follow these rules disciplined, in 10 years, you'll look at yourself in the mirror and ask, how did I live without this? Now, Pengo wants to know, are you ready to follow these rules? It will be hard at first, but the reward is the freedom that comes with controlling your money. If you made it to the end, comment "I'm ready" and I'll leave a heart on your comment. Let's go together on this journey to true financial freedom.